Alright, let's talk to her. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you wear a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magister! He's been reduced to playing off villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Alright. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty! How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. What kind of man was Jack? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the many hearts as an ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got on lucky break after that, reduced to playing villains on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Alright. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. Okay. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is left here. So I want you to go to the... So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass me. Only one person went by at 1 to 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time you be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in. This lady thinks she owns the place, obviously. Yeah, so we gotta go back. Detention center. Hello, how was the studios? They think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Alright, talk to... Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that! Just now, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible! I really don't know what to say! I was sleeping, I promise! Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know! I'm sorry! But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Alright. About that security lady guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking! Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off the mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on it. Ugh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! Alright, so now we got the letter. I just hope this will get us past the security lady. Yeah. Move. We're gonna go back to the studio now. And we're gonna present this. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Ah, yes. I recognize bold Charlie's scrawl. Gave Powers' request to the security lady. To think he was entrusted his fate of youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. but only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employees area. No one's allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. A good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Alright. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thanks you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Alright. So, we're gonna go back here. And we're gonna go to move outside Studio 1. Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal! You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know in the truth in my heart. Hey, don't look at it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on a case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Fourth wall. I'd say he's a character, alright. Alright. So we're gonna talk to him now. The investigation. So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about that what happened last time, pal. We just get it really easily. Okay, reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal! The murder took place right over in the Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went in the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal! If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Alright, talk about the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you'd like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass now. Now's our chance to check things out. All right then. All right, so we're gonna go back to the main gate. Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all the cops like the donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need the teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of here's the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Okay. Now let's talk about Mr. Hammer. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star of the studio. Was, past tense. Oh yes, he was great in The Bearded Samurai. That too, yes. He showed his brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil Magister it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who could blame him? You know what, I'm gonna leave most of that. Go ahead. Move. Employee area.